Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. It's time to do Chapter 5's investigation. We do have subscribers only mode turned on because no spoilers, ever. Hopefully that will help out with this investigation.
There's a high chance Oblivion will wake up in time.
There's a very high chance.
We're up till midnight my time. Yeah,
oh my
I was about to ask, did you guys spend a long time playing Pokemon? Hey, I woke up. I'm here.
Well, I'm glad that you have the sense of responsibility to show up on time.
Not just that, Cerby just doesn't sleep.
That is true. Yo, what's up, Wins? Welcome to
Hello,
stream.
Wins. We're about to discover who killed my best boy.
Oblivion's just gonna have to watch the VOD on this one. Can't believe you missed out on one of me. We'll do it some other time, alright? I don't want to go back there again. I never expected Nagito to die like this.
Oh no, Nagito.
He's always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel, man. The sub-strafe area? Subscribers only mode, that's for sure, Wins. Tired of people spoiling. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. Thank goodness. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now.
Everyone dies one day. Yeah, Nagito isn't dead. He still lives on in my heart.
I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Oh, the gaming technique sub-strafe. We could strafe all we want. Depends on whether I want to do it or not. Feet! What are those? Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his leg? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
What is Kiwi doing? Just scraping our microphone?
Wait, you guys can hear me scraping paper? Yes.
Very loudly, yes.
What the hell? The first area in this warehouse, it was where he was strafing.
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I would never do that. I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily? I can totally understand a dark impulse like that.
Who would do such a thing? Oh, what did Nagito do to deserve such hatred?
But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Looks at Nagito who literally blew up a few of his classmates earlier.
He didn't kill anyone though. Yeah.
He didn't. Luckily enough. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? a cord extends from the tip of the handle and there is an iron weight attached to it. I see, I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is a spear of Garnier, right?
Oh my god, wait. Is it your spear, Monokuma? The holy spear of Gungnir?
They were hanging in the church. We saw them, but you didn't actually click.
Oh, unfortunate. You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey!
Hey, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Wince. All the way back in 1.
Damn you, mice. Damn you all to hell.
I see. Even if he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out the handle? Looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Tape? It's very... It couldn't be like a hand gripping it, right? It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Alright. Next. His arm is being tied. There was a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Insulting him even after he's dead.
There's something strange.
Strange? What?
See? Look at the palm of his hand. I think the blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
So he was gripping the edge of the tail of the spear, and oh my god, Kiwi, what are you doing?
I'm doing a thing!
You're just making noise.
Yeah. If you're gonna do a thing, I guess mute. Oh my god.
No, I turned off noise suppression because it was cutting me off before. But now I'm just like doing stuff at the side so I don't get distracted.
Yeah, I know, but we're just telling you that it's making very loud noises, that's all.
It's very loud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some
Yeah.
water. I'll be right back.
Roger
Okay.
that. It definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but...
There's something else that's strange?
When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand... Well? There's also blood, but only about the middle joint of each finger.
Only above the... How does... What? It splatters because he's gripping it, so it only splatters on the upper middle joint? You're right, why is it only on this part?
See? See? It's just as he said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? He was Why would he be doing that?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
What a weird statement.
Wait a minute. Sorry, excuse me.
I'm glad that he has duct tape on his face, cause otherwise he's too ugly for me to look at.
Can't look at that ugly mug, yeah.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed!
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it most like he just lines up his left arm. If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey,
Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously? What's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yeah, you're right.
And there it goes. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Okay. What does that mean? Perhaps... if it was like an interrogation, torture, why would they duct tape him? If they wanted to learn something from him, that wouldn't be the case, right? Probably just duct tape him to keep him from screaming while they were having fun. Oh god. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Okay, now the knife. Knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel?
Oh, this knife. It must be from the military base.
Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
well,
No way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife.
Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear?
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Is there a reason they had to use it?
A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Maybe Nagito had the spear on him. And he was maybe trying to defend himself with it? Which is why it looks like his hand was supposed to be gripped around the tail end of it. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me. And one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer? Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean... oh god, I'm becoming abnormal too. What was that monologue?
Watch me having a crisis for a moment, don't worry about it.
Alright. The ultimate abnormie, no. This is... it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
Oil lighter. Somebody probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
oh my god.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly because of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means...
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter...
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
They cause a fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene. But knowing this game, it is most certainly not. Sandy? Ah yeah, I swap out my divas. Some of them don't want to show up sometimes.
You're shy.
It's fine. Fight? What the? Oh, it's probably all those, yeah. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... yeah, what we did. Unknowingly playing into the killer's trap. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Rather... unuseful. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Minimaru owns the Devas now? Not if I have a say in it. Wait, what's up with this plushie? Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach, oh god! Hey.
Response. He is dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Put oversized garbage there? It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage?
I don't know if Monokuma was calling Hajime Jim, or if he was just referring to like a reference or
reference.
something. Yeah.
Because, the internet browser makes the same reference when it dies. I think it's a Star Trek reference. I really don't know.
Star Trek reference. Yeah, this one I'm not too sure of. But I have heard it before, that's for sure. Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed? And going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
Yeah, it's from Star Trek.
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like the plushie over there.
I'm glad that you're suspecting everyone that's not me. It's...
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Looks like those annoyances are gone, finally. Gosh. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident.
It's funny, when my brother's name is James, and he hates being called Jim.
Alright.
Hey, I get to say something. It mattered for Gundam's killing, and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
What doesn't matter?
You joke, that came up too before. He hates that too. This time, looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp.
If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time?
What were we doing? Well, right now
It's time. It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function.
Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? It's totally fresh kill.
Fresh. Seems like a bad way to describe it.
If it happened 30 minutes ago, wasn't it around the time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Right.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup.
Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the...
Sorry?
I read it. I can read it again.
Well, did it cut out for you too, Kiwi?
Yeah, it did.
I'll read it again.
Sorry.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found them is suspicious.
That was funny.
Everything's going robot-y. Oh no! It's got to me now!
Cerby. No!
Oh no! Why is it like this?
I have no idea why it's specifically yours. But,
I'll keep going and hope it fixes. Wait,
alrighty.
none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like
Before I was
Kazuichi.
restarting my PC. Do I
mean,
sound
you might
okay?
have
If I
to.
sound bad, then I can just do that.
You sound okay. I don't know how it sounds for you, though.
Pretty bad, but I'll give it in a few minutes.
Okay. But I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
Obviously wrong.
This Ron school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Yes.
Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown
Hey,
ends.
hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You.
And don't bring up strange stuff like that. God.
Gosh. Gosh, golly.
She looks like she's
Goofy.
deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a guider right next to it, right?
Girder? I think.
There. Girder.
see?
Can you see that red streak?
Blood? It's obviously pink, Chiaki. Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. What does that match up with? Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain, cause screw Kazuichi and Sonia, we don't need to talk to them. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him up with a rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Maybe the other wounds are simply just to cover it up and make it look like a torture? I don't know what the purpose of that is though. Just to confuse us?
I mean,
Looks
that's
like
on
I-
par for Danganronpa
Well,
killers.
Yeah. I'll have to consider all these things later. Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Alrighty. Strafing. Yeah, let's check all of these things. Tons of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soak them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. True. Right. These are all Monokuma panels that fell over.
Yeah, the Todoroki Monokuma panels.
There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we are the ones who made this mess.
Huh?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason those panels are tipped over is...
When we open the door?
It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest and went with a mighty kick. The door flew open. Bam.
Bam.
Could it be? Was that it?
There's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. My only guess here is that by doing so, we activated the fire. Because when we check over there, that's where the oil lighter is. I don't know exactly what kind of mechanism you would use to do that. And if it was somebody using such elaborate mechanisms, I would suspect Kazuichi. Or maybe Nagito himself. Big brain theory. Right, what about this?
You're such a joker, Zero.
Right? Okay, now this was playing that loud music. Probably so that we couldn't hear him or something. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
I'm gonna restart my computer. It's not going to wait. I
Roger
shall be
that.
back.
Yeah, it looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know that music that was playing when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was a killer playing music from this? Why indeed?
Why indeed?
All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. This side of the room was not burned at all, it looks like. Yeah, it was only the back and the left side here. Is that burned? Kinda, yeah. So the fire started from the left here. Wait, let me talk to everybody. I'll talk to these guys, I guess.
You're pathetic.
I was thinking about the countdown after we lived through the class trial. That wasn't helpful at all. Sonia. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
Come back, Cerby. It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were fake?
Well,
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I
Here I
called
get-
for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Sus? Where were you? And what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be.
I'm back.
Do you suspect me? Welcome back.
Oh, I didn't even need to change the ninja link. Interesting.
I didn't auto-save my tab.
Oh, nice.
It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer.
Audio fix?
Yep.
The shit, you son of a bitch.
What?
I don't know what's happening with it.
Sonia? Why are you blushing and crying at the same time?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking.
What was that?
I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base.
Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. What? Where did that come from? Miss Sonia?
When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
She was scared? That's what I do too when I get scared. I don't scream like a girl.
Shit, son of a bitch.
Right? That's what I do. And then the ghost is like, whoa, okay man, bro, chill. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted the bombs, you got sus and went to investigate them?
that is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see. I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin.
Oh, that's what you thought.
At the time, I still believed the bombs were real.
Also, Princess, why are you going out and doing this?
And I thought that I could use one of them to gain the entrance to the ancient ruin.
I mean, that's a pretty badass princess. Oh my god.
However, that plan was
Mommy! You can see her in
Imagine
the bottom
trying
of the corner
to
over there.
explode open a door and it just burst in fireworks and you're like, oh.
Oh, well, screw me then.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
If the bomb was real, wouldn't Monomi just die?
God damn it! All to hell!
Why does she say it such a, like a proper way? This is such an
God
awkward
damn
cursing.
it all to hell.
I kind of want to curse like this now.
Yeah, we should. You would not copyright strike us then.
Right? Because it's
Copyright
so prim and
strikers
proper and
demonetize us.
family friendly.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
proper. It is proper English.
I see. So
God
that's why
damn
you're
it,
the
son
only
of
one
a
who knew
bee.
the bombs at the military base were fake.
They did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
I don't know if that's very secretive.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a
like a
fake.
proper lady. Yes.
However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
That was clearly a real one.
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it.
I don't understand how Kazuichi is still alive, to be honest with you.
But upon
He's
further
got that idiot
reflection,
resilience.
that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. Oh, did I say a different name? I meant Kazuichi. But the problem is, his reason for doing it. Did I? Okay. I'm
With
getting
this,
gaslit.
I
I gaslit myself.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
Oh, he may have Toko jeans. That makes a lot of sense. You're right. I got it. Okay. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
Worried.
No.
Oh.
What gave that away?
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well?
Nani?
She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
You should have done his social link. I'm sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time to leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. Well, you know, Wince, if that timer that's in the central island is actually a bomb that's gonna blow up everyone, Kazuichi is gonna be the last one to survive, and I'm going to hate this game so much.
I see. I see.
I agree.
He's gonna
I
have a
was just
cockroach.
thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we're investigating all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey,
Like, really.
Then it's okay if we leave this place.
It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around.
Did you just make a Pinocchio reference, Prince?
Pinocchio reference? Of all the things to make here, a Pinocchio one isn't what I would think of. That's for sure.
You don't believe in
Right.
Pinocchio?
What's hip hop happening over here?
It's
It's not a matter of I believe in Pinocchio or not.
It was just an out of the blue reference. Out of the blue
Apparently
fairy.
the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Naito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye.
No, we don't need that Pinocchio one. You can keep that one.
Yeah, I was trying to click the other thing. My bad. What is that other thing? Manufacturing equipment. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. That reminds me. When we saw Naito's video message
Are
on
you
this
sure?
laptop,
I think your truth came out first. Is he still watching this from somewhere? No, I don't want it, Vince. If not, then how did he time his message so perfectly?
No, it looks like the video is set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Nobody really cares anyways.
Yeah.
Alright. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. You got anything, Sonia?
My.
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma
Except for that time
isn't
when I was
exactly...
3. No.
Wait a minute. Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
That's dangerous.
Ah!
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside of a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
Plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Why are you blushing and saying amazing? I
She's
worry
into
for this
serial
country.
killers. She's like Kiwi.
Let us rip this apart right away so we can confirm it.
This is Kiwi if she was actually ladylike. Hold on. There was a
Their
bomb inside
designs are kind of
these.
similar to
Wouldn't it
like a
explode if
Kiwi
you
with
carelessly
her,
mess
with
with
her
it?
pink bow and Sonya with her black flow.
Oh, you're right! Oh my god. Wait a minute.
Sonya's just a proper Kiwi that's learned to function in society, kind of.
In a way, it is all gravy.
Oh, gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Oh, we were discussing in our Trigon video, Kiwi doesn't need power. Kiwi would be dangerous with power.
Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
We discussed that I'm chaotic evil. You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You were right.
However,
Did she actually
where
pick
did
him up?
Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. Who has no anime, so we'll never know.
If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
Ah, that water pouring ASMR from my side. Give me a second, guys. I need to drink. Hydrate yourselves too. It's been 50 minutes since we started stream. And Oblivion is still dead. Ah!
Surprising no one. When we were playing, I'm like, you're not gonna wake up in time for Danganronpa, are you? He goes, shh, don't call me out like that.
Really? Oh man, well I guess we can make fun of him for that then.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you guys would make fun of everybody if you had the chance to. You can't show Xero and Cerby any weakness, or anybody for that matter, in our friend group. If you do, you'll be made fun of until the day you die.
It goes both ways, though. If you dish it out, you also receive it.
I would never make fun of somebody for their mistake.
I like how Kiwi's like, oh, I hate it when you guys make fun of me. It hurts my feelings. And then she makes fun of literally everyone else.
No, we've never made fun of anybody. What are you talking about?
Sure.
Sure, dude, sure.
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel so relieved.
Revealed. Oh no.
Oh no, Monokuma's gonna reveal it all! But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Expecting somebody to die from Monokuma bomb plushie now.
I mean, Mondo almost exploded in the first game.
Oh, you're right. Almost. Mondo was too quick on his feet though.
He did get turned into butter though.
Anyways, the break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Man. Naito isn't even there.
In there.
Yeah.
I think I made the same joke with different characters.
Alright. That should be it. Yeah, I don't see anything. No hidden Monokuma. I would like to go outside. Into the real world.
You sound like Little Mermaid.
What?
I think she was trying to say Little Mermaid, but then she fumbled her words. So it was like
Ariel confirmed.
Mermaid. Yeah.
Oh, she's rapping.
Zero still hasn't found his twins though.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Someday. Maybe if I wear seashells over my boobies. When I try looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here.
Don't
When it
give her
first
bait.
came
Kiwi will
here-
try it.
Yeah, I need to see
There was
that now.
something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And I so suspected. The bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message.
So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No. Is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed. Ah, found it! What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Oh my god, Kazuichi.
Way to
You're,
go from being equally suspicious to the most suspicious.
Right? Tech time. If the bombs are fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Damn, gotta reach that courage stat. It's that dreadful helicopter. The one that executed Traitor. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Not yet.
I mean, yet.
We're gonna strap Kazuichi to it and blow it up. Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Monokuma? Monokuma? Maybe? Is that all? I guess that's everything. To the castle?
The castle?
The castle.
The castle?
The casa.
Mikasa?
Aaron?
Wait, Jotamate, where was the castle again? Or?
That
Fourth Island?
That Chotamate sounded so American.
Jotamate kudasai.
Chotamate kudasai.
I feel insulted. What did you say about not insulting people, Kiwi?
Well, it's your problem if you feel insulted. I did not insult you.
It's
Nobody
your
was
problem,
named in
Kiwi.
this process.
If you feel like you're being
People
insulted
group.
and it is hurting your feelings, that's your problem.
Oh, you're right.
Oh my god, you guys. What is it with this spear? It's so weird. Anyways,
Yo.
look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Well, thanks, huh? Spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. And it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. What is the cord thing for? Yeah, it definitely
It
looks
glows in
hard
the dark.
to wield.
I'm curious. I'm Google.
I just imagine like a bunch of knights dressed in heavy armor going on to battle with glow-in-the-dark spears.
Yes, that's beautiful.
But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate it, I don't feel any closer to the truth.
Corded spears for spear guns.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
I
But,
assume it's to retrieve the weapon after it's been fired in some way.
Before they were fired at the whales in the sea, and then they would retrieve the spear back, usually, but sometimes they would lose them. That's what they were used for, so that they can get the whale bodies towards the ships and then cut them in the sea and then take the meat back towards
Like
the...
a harpoon, kind of.
Yeah. That's what they were used for before. And how do I know that? Because of Murder
Because
Mystery.
Kiwi is a Viking.
No.
No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth.
Don't do that.
That's probably
don't have to
why I
know.
feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well,
I really
now's not
want
the
to
time to
send
think
it-
about stupid things like that.
I really want to send the Nagito dance gift that I usually send right now.
Oh my
That
God.
gif is obnoxious. I like Nagito. I hate that gif.
I
Right.
love it.
I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go.
It was Colonel Mustard in the observatory with the candlestick.
The what?
I feel like I just
am,
woke up and somebody saying random words to me.
You've
Right.
never played Clue?
No?
What is that?
Oh, it's a board game. It's fun.
Oh, I've
It's
never
basically
played
just
any board games.
A murder mystery, but all the players like are randomly given at the beginning, and one of them ends up being the killer and what weapon they used and where they did it. And so it's up to the rest of the players to try and figure out who it is, where it happened, and who, like, what they killed him with.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds cool. I've never played any board games before. My mom thought they were the devil.
Board games.
I'm
I
joking, not
like how
just my
she's-
mom.
I like how she said it too. Like, I've never played a board game before. My mom thought they were the
Yeah,
devil.
the movie's based on the board game.
Oh man.
And board games are very expensive, so I think that's what she told us what she did, so she didn't have to buy them.
Now when you're growing up, you know why. Why she said those things.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the devil actually resides inside, and Kiwi will never let her children play board games.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Jackie?
Hajime. What's this?
Hi. Oh my gosh, I have to voice 2 characters. Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's
Like,
room
yeah,
too?
we're doing it all.
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She pegged me to do while she was licking my black eye.
What?
I didn't do that. Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose.
Why is that highlighted? Is that part of the case?
That's his magic spell.
See, I opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
That just reminds me of Quan Quan.
Oh, hello, Oblivion. You made it.
Morning. I'm gonna do before showing up.
The
And my phone was
shameful,
dead.
the shamed good morning.
That isn't my first time seeing that. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, Babaluz did summon Oblivion.
Oh my god, it did.
What happened?
So
You came
Nagito
right
was
as
living
Monokuma
here.
cast his spell.
What is that? Is that
Monokuma cuts
Naito's
itself?
secret chest? What?
It has all of the magazines that a teenager needs to survive.
What was he
That's why it's
thinking inside
glowing
this
pink.
room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope? Becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us? No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe
He fell in love.
the clue to that might be hidden here as well. She actually just coming out of the
Can't have
floor.
fallen in love. His heart is solely to hope.
Our time for investigating is
I hope she
running
have stayed in the bin.
out. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate. So we should try and examining some other areas first.
Xero. Yeah. Discord. Okay. It's okay.
Talk to the stream and then we're gonna switch over to Discord, okay? Okay,
Cerby.
so everybody
what
should
do you
get a
think they're
drink,
missing?
some snacks. I'm not going to alt tab to Discord. Yeah. How's your day been, Cerby? What about you, Kiwi? How's the weather over there?
I just woke up. I
hate
woke up
that.
from here, watching Trigun. It's good.
I hate that question. Why would you ask me about the weather?
Kiwi
wrong with
never
that?
sees the outside. She never looks up at the sky.
I have a crack in my blinds that I can peek out into the outside world.
The outside, but you are a VTuber.
Yeah, and I
You need
peek
to live
through
a
the
little.
cracks.
All right. Well, Oblivion.
This is why you're so pale, because you don't get tanned.
Okay.
Even
there
if I
we go.
look, I never tan. I burn. I burn. I'm outside for 3 minutes and I look so red that I look like I fucking had somebody paid over me.
Our family friend, she's basically my aunt, but just not related. But she gets burned on purpose because she says it turns into tan.
No.
No.
turns into what?
The logic is there. A
It
fancy
kind
looking
of is
treasure
true
box
though. She kind
covered
of
in
does.
sparkling pink
It
lights
works
is
for
totally
her.
sitting out.
She just goes through the lobster phase first.
Could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure?
Nah, I'm good.
It's a magical treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Magnificent?
Magnificent.
Perhaps.
There you
Just imagine if you fuse Magni
Maleficent?
with Maleficent.
go. Yeah.
Okay. That treasure box. It looks disgusting.
Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito.
Who'd have guessed?
But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. It might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Dangerous is not my middle name. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I must find out what's inside. I turned toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook.
What is that? Usami General Purpose Notebook?
This is it?
I hope it gives me a chance to get that hidden Monokuma that's over there in the corner of the screen.
Why is the notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch.
The funny thing there is, Wins, the reason why he has this in his room and the fact that he was able to open it is because Nagito is a girl.
Hey, yo.
Get wild.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today when Akuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monomi write this?
This is Nagito's diary, yeah. I can see it.
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Alright. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped at an entry titled Day 16.
We've been in the fun house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final bedroom. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook.
It's too late. Whoa. Out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the
That's a
notebook out
very
of my hand.
surprise. Whoa.
I won't forgive you.
Whoa.
I did ask you to look for my
Whoa.
treasure bags, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook.
Bruh.
Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief.
No.
Betrayal. I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It was pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seemed that way.
Oh no.
That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey, you're a liar.
You always show up out of nowhere.
Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook.
Oh my god. Oblivion, what are you eating? I can't stand this chewing ASMR.
Cerby, not Oblivion.
I'm just eating. Well, yeah, sir. Cerby's doing something.
I'm putting them away. I'm sorry.
But I am eating. I just haven't taken a bite in a minute.
He's eating bones? Yeah, that's
No.
what it sounds like.
Cerby's doing something on the desk, and that's what you're hearing most likely.
Oh my god, you
That's
guys.
not from me.
We're professional streamers! Get it together!
Alright, here, hold on, let me take a bite.
I refuse.
After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh?
What are you saying?
She's
Jeez,
a literate.
I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
Bruh.
Monomi? Are you okay?
That's wrong.
No, you can't. Because you have no fingers on your hands.
Oh my god. She has no fingers. How does she grip anything? How does she grip her staff? She just noodles
It's the
her arm
opposite.
around it?
He
I have
has
no mouth and I must scream. I have no fingers and I must write.
She has a bunch of small hands on top of her paws that grip onto stuff.
She doesn't even have paws is a thing, Kiwi.
Then above, on the hairs on top of her limbs.
See?
Her arms
Bullseye.
functions
I know, because I'm the same way too.
tail.
But Monokuma has a thumb. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
So that's what this is about. You are seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
Looks like it's time to settle things between us. It's getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but what is Monokuma said true?
She rich?
What?
It's
What?
like sea
What was
urchins
that?
in between the hairs of
what's-
her fur is little
Zero, you heard
tiny
that too, right?
tentacles.
I did.
Yeah, she was like, "Mrrr."
What was that?
They
Yeah,
said
yeah,
for
I'm listening.
serious.
Oh, and then all we heard was she rich.
You say you did it right in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's and when your dreams instead of dreams. How should I put it?
It was a traitor, wasn't it?
Excuse me.
Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. The notebook. What does it mean?
Famous chick flick the notebook.
No.
Yes.
Is that the last one?
Yes, it is. Zero found all of them.
Finally.
I found all the ones that I found, yes. Alright. Is there anything else I should check? Let me check the fridge. Does he have like body parts in here?
This refrigerator.
He took
Nice.
a
My
souvenir
cottage
from
doesn't
Ikea
have a
Tuesday.
refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Probably from the junk. Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the shop putting
What was that? Why are there so many random noises?
Sorry.
Usually, you
Oh, wait, it
cannot
was
hear
Kiwi.
my random noises because my microphone is on 72%. Now you can hear it, and I hate that you can't hear all of my random noises.
You've been
And
exposed.
say,
Your weird noises are exposed.
When we're
No.
talking and
Same.
voicing characters in Danganronpa, Kiwi's just like, oh, wow, 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 wow. The girl's some sort of an animal. Oh, God.
We always said she was a
Still.
gremlin.
Right?
Yeah, these are gremlin.
I am literally about to go out of the room and find myself something to eat because I just can't stay still. I've been walking around the room this whole time.
That's
Oh,
cool.
well.
That's as you've gotten in a year. There really isn't much inside.
I like this label.
Poison in here.
Monokuma's special poison. For poisoning
For
use
poisoning
only.
use only. He would put that on there. The only
Right?
thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. Stocked, not stocked. But that bottle clearly isn't a
Nakido's
drink,
not
right?
stacked, confirmed.
Well, Sakura used it as a drink.
Really? It looks
Oh,
it looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder maybe?
uh-oh.
Bro, it says poison. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label.
Why don't you try it first, Hajime, before reading it?
Try it before reading the label. exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like poison.
poisson.
Poison.
What does poison look like?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it a little more in detail.
Usually it looks like a brown bottle with a label on it that says poison.
You know,
Be
I've worked
careful
with a
with
lot
that
of
bottle.
amber
Don't drop
bottles
it.
that contain different chemicals that would kill you if you drank them, but they're not labeled poison.
I
They're labeled
see.
toxic.
You should
Labeled
try and test.
hazardous, yes.
You should try and test their theory, Cerby.
True.
No,
What theory?
I don't know. Just stop it. If you're worried,
Any theory.
if you're worried like that, I'm going to get nervous.
Batman!
Da.
If you're gonna be that loud, you should join us. All right? God.
Batman.
I like
Zero
how you're
was
buttoning
Bottle with
down
my
after I
trembling
called him
hand and
out.
began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle.
Oh, he's
I'll tell
coming
you
over.
what,
He's intrigued.
I love that all three of you just talked over each other. I understood nothing.
Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison.
It's the poison for
This
cooking.
enhanced liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care.
Enchanted. Ooh.
Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Oh,
In a gaseous
Gaseous?
state, gaseous. It is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it's susceptible to hydrolysis. All these words, I swear to God.
It means it breaks down in water.
So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in glass or plastic container away from sunlight. That's why he had it in the fridge.
it sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death.
Ah, yes. Because that's what every liquid that's poisonous looks like.
This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too.
Applied to the bomb?
see?
The octagon?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. You're right. Zero. How did you know? This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Because I'm actually using my brain and I'm here on time.
Perhaps.
Hey man, this is
Yes.
Hajime, right? He's the stupid one.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
I see.
I'm just
You're,
reading my
you're
lines.
RPing as Hajime. Got you, got you.
The whole fridge he was hiding.
He
Right?
was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial,
He took this. He could have used it to store something else too, man.
right?
I don't know. I don't tend to keep my consumable products next to my
His
poisons.
king jar.
I mean,
Jeez,
for
how
Nagito, it
dangerous.
probably wouldn't affect him even if he ate something wrong, because he is literally poison.
No. What could he
thought you
have
were gonna
done
say
if
he
he
was
accidentally
wrong.
tipped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
What's that?
It's Cerby.
It's not me. I'm not doing anything this time. It's Kiwi.
I'm just sitting down and looking at the screen.
Cerby's throwing.
It's not me. I'm not doing anything. I could hear it too. It sounded like a balloon.
Yeah.
Kinda. Like a zipper.
Birthday?
It looks like the bottle.
So, okay. I understand it now. That's like her courage, her call for courage. She
It's her
warms up
warm-up
her voice. Yeah. I can
That was
respect
really
that.
adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like this from the beginning? We're not gonna use it.
Hey, stop being moan to me, alright? We're not going
No,
that.
we're gonna use it. I wonder if they're still. I wonder is there still a trap somewhere he hasn't been sprung yet.
Yo, imagine killing from the grave.
Right?
Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, like he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill someone on this island. Everyone, not someone.
Everyone on this island?
Yes, that's
the
what I
hell?
said.
I was just repeating what you said. Like, trying to make us suffer.
Suffer?
Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died?
Papa.
Special poisson?
Right. What kind of philosophy was he reading?
Jump off.
It's rich here. Did I still bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelves. It's called decoration knives. Or fucking
Oh my
It
god.
takes a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through
I'll
that
have to
stuff.
roast them.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later.
Ingrained in me. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what you said, but I agreed nonetheless. Window. Basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches me eye.
Catches me eye.
It said me eye.
It did.
I was about to say bye. And
I went a pirate for a minute.
Me eye.
It looks just like the one in my room, but there's no pillow.
Hey, oh, that's me. There's something under his bed. It's a usual
guess.
place for hiding things.
The Chiaki card. Who would have guessed? Yeah, like. Well, we should check. We should still check just in case.
Yeah, dude, like,
And the hentai underneath is no expectations without thinking. I peeked under the bed and
Oh my god, it's all NGR! No! No wonder why Nike shows such a horrible person!
there's something here.
Oh my god, if it
It's
is.
a picture of his
Plastic
mom.
bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's
Even
more
worse.
inside.
Oh my gosh.
What's this?
This is totally not sus.
Oh, I'm
that's a
playing
real
with gloves right now.
Oh, that's a real image.
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves.
what's this weird art style, though?
These look like the real deal. Did he get this from the military base?
Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding
Gotta have
these under his bed, but it not just
PPE.
stuff for.
Hajime.
Yes, sir. PPE.
Personal
Hajime, was
protective
there
equipment.
anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yes, aluminium. Because there's definitely another I in there. And
What?
Europeans just love pronouncing it.
Oh, a round thin piece of aluminium, huh? I thought that was Hajime.
Oh well. We know who doesn't know how to pronounce this word though.
There's not another I, but they still pronounce it.
Huh? That's how you pronounce it in German. It's similar to those
Really?
skills that go over jars or unopened mayonnaise.
English
They
is
can't
called the
pronounce
duck
aluminum.
It's
Aluminum.
aluminum. Words are the worst on it. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows?
Might be too soon to decide that. And before that's just soaked in the poison, and Hajime touching it just literally is counting down his minutes to death.
Right.
It's just soaking into his skin now.
I mean, it said it was most dangerous when it was gaseous.
That is true. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room
No,
is
I
over
don't
here.
think you want to stick your hand in it still, probably.
It's like, right here.
Right. Talk to Chiaki again, I guess.
Our time for investigating is winding down.
Winding.
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
What do you want me to examine? I guess this? Treasure box again?
Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Apparently it was stolen from Monami's house. If this is here, that means it's the same as before, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's the same text. So wait, what is left there? What?
What else do you want me to
The
do?
bathroom.
Can I just leave? Alright.
What? Check under the bed again. What is TV?
Okay.
I think those are gonna say the regular one. Monitor, yep.
Yeah.
Check the bed again. I don't know. Nope. Oh, he does have things to say about it.
Hey, hey.
Oh, that was
Doesn't
it.
it
Oh,
look
wait.
like the seals that go over the jars of unopened mayonnaise?
Oh,
Then
no,
this
wait,
is
this
just
is the
a
same thing.
Trash.
Yeah.
Looks like Chiaki can't tell if it's trash or not. What the heck? What are we?
What do you want me to look at?
Talk to the
Fridge
cabinet,
again?
the fridge, the dresser, one of the two. Oh,
You're reading it? This is literally the same thing.
bro.
I'm back.
I mean, he said he wants to read it again. I don't know why.
Perhaps.
He probably obtained this poison in the bottom. Yeah.
From the
This
octagon.
is just octagon, yeah.
Heck,
So what do you want me to do, game? Oh. Maybe this is new?
Perhaps
That's
there's a trap somewhere on this island that hasn't been sprung yet.
see the way he went into the fridge, it made it sound like it was a different piece of dialogue, but they just repeated the same dialogue and just added extra things.
It'd be really bad if not, because set up a poison trap somewhere on this island.
What was
You
that?
okay?
Kiwi jump scare. It's way worse than just bad.
Wait, can we check the bookshelf now? Right, here we go. Yeah, this is
Genres and the types of items are all so random. You can't make any sense of them out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
Mine's all manga.
I don't have any shelf. I definitely don't know about mine.
Kiwi has no heart.
I'm just looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
What?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know. There might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but
See?
She's afraid of the porn.
this is
So
Nagito.
I'll leave the shelf to
Him
you.
of being a female. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked over towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one.
You need help, Oblivion? I think you needed some water.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items.
God.
Maybe there's code decrypted in them based on the way the books are lined. There's no way there are any clues here. Oh, future foundation book. Huh? No, not this. Well, the file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. Wait, no, this is Nagito.
It's
What the heck?
Nagito.
Why does it say Hajime?
It said Hajime, but it was Nagito speaking, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This game.
This is another one.
That's Seal.
Indeed. It's the school badge at Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information that are about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Yeah. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? Am I the chosen one? It should be obvious, right? I don't know. And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too.
Copium.
Well, I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why?
Is it so thick?
Zero, stop stealing my lines!
Yeah, I think it meant thick.
As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought. Nagito had lied to me. Aside from
Nagito
my
would never.
information
Right.
about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonya. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us.
Capital C's.
Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. It's that I'm not a man. The words, reserved course student.
Looks down. Venus disappears. It was all an illusion.
It confirmed that I was truly a reserve course student from the reserve department.
It's like Simon and Soma when the water floods and all of a sudden he has a scuba suit on.
Why
yeah.
is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's here from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
There was the ultimate lazy dude who got into school and he didn't come, so they replaced him with you.
It really be like that.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Yes, I
Your
am
mom.
nothing but useless. Well, I just found a strange file.
I mean, she reacted. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room?
Yes,
As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
it's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying. Maybe you should have looked for who the traitor was, Hajime.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaka leaned against me and peered into the file, pressing her breast against my arm.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
The up close and personal plan.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain the clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Spaghetti-O.
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who is the 16th student?
Mukuro
What are you talking
Ikusawa.
Mukuro Ikusawa.
Byakuya.
And before it
I'm
is.
talking about Byakuya Togami.
oh,
Careful,
Byakuya.
No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
He's not a part of our, class. Damn it.
No way!
So what if his name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's just not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious.
Suspicious.
He participated in the killing school life at Hope Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island,
What happened to you, Byakuya?
no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Fatherhood got to him.
Hey yo,
What?
why is he still a kid? Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason.
What I think Kiwi's referring to, Wince, is the bad end for Danganronpa 1.
Of course she is. Which means
I
the great
read that
mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks.
Ultimate imposter. What was that?
Wait, does that mean Byakuya wasn't Byakuya after all?
Byakuya was the red
Zero,
this whole
you-
time. He
It's
went
fine.
in.
He didn't. He didn't just sit around and do nothing. End up in
Right.
the situation again. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing: ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity.
That Byakuya.
True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. So it's a male. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Well, then why are you saying his? Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent, though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool.
The real
His
question.
physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still,
But he couldn't help it.
Yeah, maybe Wince.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh,
Because that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
You know when I said that this game is going to be about like how talentless people can still match those with talent through hard work and perseverance? I feel like, yeah, we are going down that road, aren't we? We totally are. But we're also giving the side of the...
and don't know it.
True. We're also going down the route of like how talents can be restricting, and how lots of people who are forced into things that they don't want to do, but simply because they're talented, they have to do.
Like Leon from the first game.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, true.
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
Right, Vince? That's such a drag. Can't believe my talent is for playing video games. I gotta play them all my life. It's
Shikamaru.
Sometimes I just want to touch grass, but I can't.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then Batman's rampaging.
Right.
Yeah,
Batman's going
Give him
and
George.
destroying the city, breathing fire. Buildings are collapsing. People are screaming.
Where's George?
What?
He's one of the kaiju from Rampage.
Ah.
What was he trying to say to me at the time?
I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Ah, that makes sense. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to our memory loss. Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should have ignored Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who is the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's who from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out. Wait, I thought it was from the Future Foundation. When did you make it?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
My god.
And we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably. Academy file, let's go. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. That chime just now. Can't be.
What is most important for living things?
This is new.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
He's not
Yeah.
wrong.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
Already? I mean, I'm not
Nothing
complaining since I get to go to sleep early today, but...
I'll
Whoa!
see you soon.
The last class trial? No,
It's probably not
it
the
can't
last
be.
one.
Zero. We were told there were going to be 6 chapters. He said
Right.
that, right? He said that last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
The fact that you guys keep emphasizing it means that it's not the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him? Zero?
What? But they're saying it.
It is.
Monokuma seemed
probably.
anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right?
It's the last class trial because the other ones aren't considered class trials anymore.
2 more days?
Considered adult trials.
He said something about killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still,
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? As in chapter 6? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Can't be another whole chapter, could it?
Impossible!
After putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
It would be cool if we met with the guys in the first game, though.
well,
That'd be cool. Yo, and before they're like spies and they come in and rescue us.
But still,
Right?
it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think.
Oh, man. I can picture it.
I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
Yes. Asahina in a skin-tight bodysuit jumping through a window, holding a gun, shooting down
Probably
all the
would be
Monokumas. Yeah. She'd be best friends with Akane, I know it.
There'd probably be like body armor and just like a class trial for Nagito's murder. I never wanted to do this. And we're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. And this is all I know. Because I missed the first half of the stream.
Right?
I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry too much.
Huh? What are you talking about? I missed half of the stream.
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? Yeah, you have us, Oblivion.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I have the power of friendship. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together, the power of friendship shall prevail.
That's what
Yeah,
Fairy
if we
Tale
do
taught
that,
me.
things will turn out fine.
It's a Kingdom
Fairy
Hearts
tale. That's what
Fairy
Persona 4 is going to teach me, I think. Anyways. Do we really have to go to Monokuma Rock right now?
I mean, we don't exactly have to.
I don't know where
But
else to
we're
go.
probably going
though.
to be prevented from going anywhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only 5 here.
Looks like everyone's here. Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
damn it.
Nah. Cerby line.
Stop it! You're making me depressed.
Yeah, stop telling her Cerby line, Oblivion. God, get off her case.
I'm eating.
You're making me depressed.
What
Tell Nekomaru.
So it is going to happen again? I could not read it. the cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who was making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I pull out all the stops.
I'm for it's Kazuichi.
You.
I'm just because what you pull out of the stops.
The frick are you
Then
here?
pull out of the stops or do something.
This isn't even my final form.
Hey yo,
You haven't realized it yet.
why is Monomi angry?
That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop it! Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll beat you up!
Damn right, stupid rabbit should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Okay, Nagito. Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers,
You're nothing more than a bunny girl.
I realized that causing your powerlessness of your fate is accomplishes nothing.
That was a sentence.
The possibility may be small, but as long as there is possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
Those are real?
But her
They are.
eyes, she looked so determined.
What can you tell? Just by looking at those button eyes. Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial.
No. What?
Yeah, fine.
Monomi character development? Monomi is about to go Super Saiyan on Monokuma, and this time around, she's gonna be the one slapping him.
And she don't need her wand.
Somehow, I
She's gonna break
understand
beyond the limit.
what Monomi is saying, I think.
Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial
Yep.
before chapter 6.
You're right, we need to fight as much as we can.
I heard the traitor? You mean everybody here who spoke? Somebody in here is the traitor.
Oh no.
What?
No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
Probably Batman.
Batman,
Yeah,
how could
it was
you?
Batman.
Batman,
Definitely
how
wasn't
could you
me.
kill Nagito? Oh no!
Are you okay, Kiwi? Do you need water?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Okay, cool. I still don't understand how this works.
This is the end.
This is the
He's
end.
tiptoeing you.
Why are you making the same jokes as me, Zero?
We are the
Stop
same
it.
person.
I keep saying those words to myself over and over within my mind.
I'm gonna suspect the remaining survivors? A surprise! I do too!
I entered Monokuma Rock.
And then it turns out that it's not one of the remaining survivors, it's someone that we think is dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
This elevator ride. So, if I wish I could blame Traitor for something again.
It always come back to Teru.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right?
No.
I hope so.
Don't worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
Let's worry. And we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
And before it wasn't actually the traitor. No,
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but we also... But he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what you said, but you're right.
As Hajime is just like holding a bag of chips, just only munching on it. Yeah, you're right.
Not me.
Cerby.
Oh my
It's a
god.
tentacle.
In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight with all our might. This is Sparta!
Kicks Akane out of the elevator.
And then the
No.
door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope?
Nom nom.
And then it just shows like Monokuma with a bunch of LED lights on him.
Nagito in there.
Right?
The lights of despair.
Why are we so poetic?
You have to. That is the one requirement of being a Danganronpa protagonist. Actually, that's not true. That and a Hoge.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just freaking start this already!
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right? The last class trial.
Yep, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it! This is the end! This is the end!
Now then!
Now then, let's get this trial started.
Killing!
This is the last
Viva
class
killing.
trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
Everybody just...
Wait,
they just take out the blinky
this
and
is
then pop each
this is
other.
the 5th class trial? You can't even call it the last.
Right.
According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise.
Viva, viva,
Nagito
happy.
Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, wasn't so lucky after all.
It's funny because you guys really were convinced that Nagito was gonna die, but there's so many people that are the exact opposite. They believe he's gonna make it all the way to the end and are just completely shocked to find his
Alright,
body.
now here's the difference. I wanted him to die.
And so did they.
I wanted him to die, but
Whether or not
I
he
think-
would die was up in the air.
I think I said that I thought that Nagito was going to survive till the end several times throughout the entire Let's Play.
In the beginning. Towards
Yeah.
the end, though, you were like, nope, this is his time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
no,
I
it
first
just
met
feels
him.
right for Nagito to die here. He's getting too close to the truth, and he's doing too many things that would irk
I thought he was
somebody.
a nice guy.
Mm.
But nice guys finish last, don't they? He came across very sociable. But his true nature held such a
This is such
demented
a nice
thought
guy
process
face.
that was nothing like his outward
Yeah.
appearance.
I know, right?
Almost like
He
an
looks like
incel.
such a gentleman.
He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope.
Where is this obsession
And that
coming
he
from?
did. His way of thinking was completely screwed up.
If you did his free time events, Zero.
There were also times he saved us too.
I wish I had a counter for the amount of times you guys mentioned that I should do his free time events.
The interesting thing with his free time events, just to kind of like not spoil them, but talk about them a little bit, is they basically showcase his ultimate ability. His luck is to the extremes. It's either extremely good or extremely bad, and it like bounces back and forth between it. So his whole life, he's basically gone to those extremes.
So they explored that.
So
in,
ultimate
his
hope and
return
ultimate
events.
despair for him.
Yeah.
Someone like him was killed.
They go hand to hand for him. When one comes, the other follows.
Karma.
Karma. How is it karma?
So in the end, it just balances out. Might as well
Do
not
you
have
not know
this
what karma
talent,
stands
right?
for?
Well, it's not necessarily his actions driven though. It's
Yeah,
just,
it's
it's a reactionary one after the other.
yeah.
No, I know, but like
Yeah.
karma is what goes around comes around. So like it's luck and then it's unluck. It just follows each other.
Okay.
I
This
thought
was-
karma was just your actions facing the consequences, but instead of
No,
it
I just
being
meant like in
somebody
a cycle
else.
way.
Sure.
That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did
Well,
it.
that's what the interesting difference between Nagito and Makoto is. Makoto just kind of has passive good luck, but it's not like super crazy. Nagito's are just extreme good and extreme bad.
There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair.
Oh, the last survivor on this page.
That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth.
Interesting how we're the only guy on this page.
And if Morikuma
Is
said
it?
this was really the last trial,
Maybe we're not a guy. Maybe that theory was
You're
correct.
really waiting for that trap, aren't you, Zero?
he's ready for it.
Unless.
It's what he wants. It's what he desires.
Are you Kane?
It's all the more reason we need to do this.
Maybe we've been
Low-key
playing out
he
with
is.
Kane too much in Persona 4.
Maybe. We're social link too high. Must reduce it.
Right?
This life-threatening
back,
trial
undo.
billowing with hope and despair.
Control
Last one.
Z.
How do I break
That's
Kane's social link?
That's what maxing Kane social link gives you. Strange affinity to traps.
No.
Your trap arcana.
The
That's
Trap
fine.
Arcana! Oh god!
Why do you call it that? It's a good thing he's not watching.
Unless.
If we ever
Kane
make
just
a
shows up in
game,
chat.
We see you in chat.
if we ever
You
make a
can't
game,
escape.
we need to put Ken in as a trap arcana.
What?
Cute. High aspirations.
Right. Body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. His death is very, very sus. It seems timed in a way. I feel like Nagito was alive and he was tied up here, but then when we opened the door, it triggered some sort of mechanism for this spear to fall onto him and finish him off. We can see that because there was a line of blood that was on the what do you call it, the girder?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
That was strangely specific, and like, yeah, just how he's tied up here and how it's impaled into him. It definitely fell straight down. How does the Monokuma plushie tie into that though?
They were aiming for the red swirly on his shirt.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. Why did he take no damage from the fire?
Because he's a
Yes,
water
like fire
type zero.
resistance.
Oh my god, Pokemon guys. But it also looks like here, his blood is specifically clean, like he was gripping onto something. Which is why the blood only splattered onto specific parts of his hand like this. What was he grabbing onto if his hands were tied?
The rope.
His dick.
Hey, yo.
What? I just came back and I heard Cerby say there's dick.
Yeah.
No, his dick.
Wait a minute. That just makes me think that Nagito grabbed onto the tail end of the spear himself and then let go of it to impale himself. What in the... Wait a minute.
Zero. I went over this.
I didn't say immune. I said he had high fire resistance.
Oh, what did you say, Oblivion?
I went over this last time. He like the exact way he could have killed himself.
Yeah, you did. And there's evidence to support that now. Because you can see on the tail end of the spear, there's like no blood near that, which is almost the same size as his hand. I don't know. If he let it go, though, wouldn't the blood splatter into the palm of his hand?
I mean, he can grab the rope right after. Oh, then again, he can still soak. I don't know. It's weird.
He taped. Well, I don't know if he did. Somebody taped over his mouth
his
before
typing.
he died.
What?
Oh, when it's called flash fire.
Some reason only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Yeah. And what's
Well,
this? It has Nagito's blood on it. Well, what I'm assuming is Nagito's blood,
It's actually just Monokuma's blood.
right? Was this on top of Nagito? Why would it be?
Was there blood on his back? On the plushie's back?
We can only see
I
it
can
from this
understand how it can get
angle.
on top. But if there's blood on the bottom, then it could have been laying on top of him. And then when he pulled it out, the blood would have just splattered all over.
Yeah, and this is the red line. Because it's censored, that's definitely blood, not just a marker.
You could use blood as a marker.
You could. And you could write a bunch of numbers, that's for sure, to tell you who the killer was.
Gosh darn you, 11037. How could you kill our friends?
And we are apparently the one who started the fire because these Monokuma panels were all stacked very neatly. And if you remember when we punched, when we kicked down the door, there was some resistance. And we more than likely knocked this down, triggering the fire somehow. Because of this. I don't know why the MP3 player is here though. Was it just to drown out the sounds?
To drown out the sound of Nagito killing himself.
Why would he? Maybe he just wanted to listen to some great tunes before he did that. Oh.
Rhythmic choir hymn music.
Right.
I wish I knew like an orchestral piece from like the old days so I could just name it and then like people look it up and be like, oh shit. It makes sense.
He was
But I
listening to
don't.
Moonlight Sonata.
You're not
yes.
actually cultured, you just wish you were. No.
Sonya secretly used one of the bombs from a military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. What's the importance of Monami peeking at it? Was Monami the one who killed Nagito because he stole her diary? Bruh.
Remember, she's one of the when you were like dealing the rooms in the fun house. She was also counted as one of the girls.
Yeah.
Monami's the 16th student.
Yeah.
17.
She is actually Mukuro Ikusaba.
Did you just sneeze into my microphone, Batman? You nugget.
What's all this about? I have no idea what any of this is. I mean, it looks like he was planning to murder somebody, but
You know what? maybe he didn't actually die. Like, maybe the killing blow wasn't the wound, the stab. Maybe he had some poison with him and just drank it.
He did it.
I'm
He
kidding.
drank poison and died from that, and then he set up some sort of mechanism to trigger
No,
at
he set up-
exactly
No,
12.
he started doing all that, but what actually killed him was the poison.
How would that change the case?
Nothing,
Yeah.
not at all. I just like to
Great
think.
theories here on the Legit Weebs channel. Subscribe for more. I mean, this is what Monokuma says. Can we really trust that Monokuma is telling us the truth about forging the traitor's profile? What if there's no traitor in the first place?
The twist. There was no twist.
I mean, that has been a twist in other games.
The
and other
twist
media,
was the
that's for
twist
sure.
itself. It was a lie.
Everybody's super sus of everybody else, but the reality is there was no one sus among them.
I don't.
Well,
I don't know. I'll have to take a look again. I think what I'll do is I'll think about it and we'll theorize and talk about it over Discord Oblivion or something like that. You can put it into the group channel.
So you want guess who done it this stream this time around?
I mean, I pretty much theorized that last time.
Yeah,
We know what you think, Oblivion.
my thoughts are
It's either suicide
probably
Or
yeah,
1 out of 5.
either Nagito, Kazuichi, or Sonya.
It can't be. I know for a fact it's not Fuyuhiko or Akane.
Yeah,
And so there's 3 remaining suspects.
or Hajime. Could be Hajime. Could be me.
I mean, there was that entry where Hajime was the one that went through the death room.
Right? Yeah. Strange. Yeah, that
Interesting.
entry was weird.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Monami can't even write, apparently, according to Monokuma.
Now I'm making weird movie references.
So
So
who,
who-
who
Wait,
was the
what did
one
you
that
reference?
ruined that diary?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I'll think about it. We'll talk about it. We'll give our theories at the start of next stream, because that's going to be the start of the trial.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for the investigation. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. We'll see you all next time. Later, my
Bye bye.
dudes.
Bye bye.
Bye, Felicia.